Yo, what's going on, guys? And we're hearing it's official, according to Jason Dumas of KRON4 News out of the Bay Area's, local news station, as well as a Bleacher Report NBA reporter. He is a guy who just put out that it's official. Dwight Howard is working out Thursday, tomorrow, with Draymond Green and Chris Paul, and that's more than likely going to be the workout that he has with the Golden State Warriors, as he is, allegedly a guy they're considering to give a roster spot. Basically, they're bringing him in for a workout to make sure that he can truly be he's still in NBA shape and capable of playing NBA minutes. And Dwight Howard, go look up his Taiwanese stats. He was averaging almost 30 points and 20 rebounds, it felt like, over there. And he's a guy who can still come out and give you 6 and 6 in about 15 minutes a night with a block a game. And this is a guy who, look, he's 6'9", 6'10", depending on what size you see. He has a 7'5" wingspan, almost 7'4.5". I mean, this is a guy who's an NBA champion, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, 8-time All-Star, 5-time First-Team All-NBA, 1-time, basically all collectively 8-time All-NBA member. And he's been a guy who's been 5-time All-Defense, Olympic gold medalist, World Cup bronze, and America Cup gold. And this is a guy who's at this point in his career has become a great pick and roll man. He's a great lob threat. He's an intimidating presence defending the rim, either getting blocks or just contesting shots. And he's been great in this new role as this reserve big who used to be a guy who was allegedly problematic in the locker room, but now is supposedly a really mature guy. And obviously he's not that physically athletic, dominant player he once was. And he's not insanely versatile, but he's a guy that he's a better option than JaVale McGee, okay? No one's going to sit here and try to convince you that JaVale McGee is still going to give you buckets like he once did. No, that's just not going to happen. That's a lie. But I do want to hear your guys' thoughts. Do you guys agree with me that I'm definitely excited to see Dwight Howard? I think he's going to sign with the team. I think the team's very interested in him. They wouldn't be bringing him in to workout if they weren't actually considering signing him. And I'm excited to hear your opinions. What do you expect from his role this offseason, or what his role will be with the Warriors? Because they have Trace Jackson Davis, Kevon Looney. They have Draymond Green. I think Dwight Howard would be the reserve big. They also have Dario Saric. And Dario Saric is probably going to be the small ball big. So I think they kind of already have their quote unquote core that they would want. I think Jackson Davis and Dwight would fight for those minutes, and I think they would want Dwight to start over or get more minutes over Jackson Davis, because Jackson Davis should maybe spend the year in the G learning, how to be an NBA center. And no disrespect to him, it's just that's typically what they like to do with a second round pick like that. Technically, Guy Santos, they can't bring him in because they would have to pay a buyout with Minas, and it's a whole convoluted situation over there. But I definitely think that this works out. I mean, he'll be the last roster spot because they've been liking to keep that one roster spot available for anybody that maybe down the road they want to use. But for me, I think this is a great idea. As you guys know, I'm a Dwight Howard fan. I live in Miami now, but back in the day, I used to live in Central Florida 15 years ago. Before I moved to Maryland and Kansas, but that's here nor there. So let me hear your thoughts down below, guys. I'm very curious to hear your opinions on what you guys expect from Dwight Howard, but that's it from me. Peace out, everybody. Goodbye.